Hey everybody, it's what, the 19th, Friday, April. Cheers, drink now. How you doing? So I want to do this one really quick because I don't want to spoil it. But I got out of work early. I went to the movies. I went to see Abigail, and I loved it. I can't believe that I actually listened to people that said, "Oh, it looks lame, it looks stupid, it looks dumb, it looks bad, it looks terrible." And I was, oh, I mean, I'll check it out. It looked decent, and I went to see it, and I really liked it. And to be honest, when it started, maybe it was like the first, I don't know, within the first 30 minutes, it's like, nothing's happening. This is just your average kidnapping, heist, crime. Nobody knows each other. Reservoir Dogs, whatever. But then uh, the horror started, and the gore, and the killing, and it was great. Uh, I thought it was gonna be 90 minutes. It's a little longer. But now I was like, I guess that's for the setup, and then for everything to unfold. I like the main girl. Like, I don't know who she is. I didn't look up the cast. But this is like, I said, the this is like Isabella Merced's mom. I don't think it's her mom, but she could be. Oh yeah. What really bumped it up for me is that they used Danzig's Blood and Tears, and I was like, dude, you got me, movie. You're using Danzig, and I was like, is Danzig gonna get enough, make enough, residuals from this movie so he can make another crappy movie? But it was just awesome to hear such a good song, awesome song in a horror movie. And it was totally appropriate for the scene. Oh, the little girl that plays Abigail, when she first comes out, I was she looks like a moron, kind of. It's like a dumb little kid. And then when she monsters out, she was amazing. She's awesome. I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, like I said at first, I was like, this is okay. Like, but then the gore, it had that Evil Dead vibe. It had, not that there's not zombies, or maybe with the humor and the gore and like the way they look when they're like all glorified. I was like, I'm getting like Return of the Living Dead vibes, Evil Dead. I don't know what else. Like, just sick, like crazy, great gore. And also, like, I don't know if you've seen this, but I heard that someone was speculating that that the little ballerina girl is one of the creatures from Cabin in the Woods. Like that girl with like her whole face is like teeth. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool, but it's not. And it's not like, yeah, I don't want to spoil it at all, because the whole movie's like, it's vampire, and I was like, it can't be a vampire. Like, they're just throwing it in your face that it is, so I was like, it can't be. But I'll let that dangle, so you should go see it. Let's see. It's got some good humor, but just once the movie like gets going, there is one part where it kind of stops, and I was like, okay, and maybe that's due to the length, because it started like at 3:30 no, like at 2:35 the movie started, and it didn't end until like 4:22, and I was pretty tired. Like when I got out of work, I got out of work like at 1:40. The movie started at 2:15, and the theater is like literally like 6 minutes away from my work. So I got there, saw a lot of trailers, and now after watching Abigail, I want to see all these movies now because this was that good. I mean, it's not. It's not. What is it not? It's not like. It's not. What's it called? It's not Doctor Sleep. It's not Day of the Beast. It's not Shockwaves. But as I was watching it, I was is this going to be as good as the last Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, which I really liked. And I would even say it's almost as good as Evil Dead Rise, which I really liked Evil Dead Rise. Is it Late Night with the Devil? Two totally different movies, but in a way, I enjoyed it just as much. So I don't want to get my turkey waddle neck fat. But yeah, I was just. There was some part. There was like when the first gore scene happened. I was like, "Oh, that was pretty good." And then it just keeps happening. I was then as it kept going, I was like, it's kind of gory, but it could be better. And it just kept ramping up. People were just Richard Lehman, my favorite writer in the world. He says, it's not a horror story doesn't end until they're naked and covered in blood. They're not naked, but they are just drenched in blood by the end. If anything that I could detract, the main villain, it could have been. It's okay. Could have been more menacing instead of just like filthy scumbaggy type of villain. And then it just goes into like almost, like I said, Evil Dead, like splat stick territory, but still serious. It still had like a serious edge. And then I was like, man, I hope we see like Abigail too. But then by the end, I was like, no, this should be it. But maybe they will make a part 2. I don't know. But yeah, the little girl that plays Abigail is just. There's some parts where she's pretty creepy and like kind of scary. Like there's one part where she just walks into the room out of she walks through a dark doorway into a lit room, and I was like, just not. It's just like a throwaway, just they don't build it up, and still it was effective. Her face. Her ballet dancing. I was telling Garth like someone said that any movie with has a little girl in any horror movie has a little girl in it, has a dance scene, and they cited like Megan, and then there's another movie. There's like at least one other movie where a child actress has a starts dancing. I can't remember the other one. And I was like, is this a thing? Is this a horror trope now? Yeah. It just came out today. I would, it was just really like it was like a right cross to the jaw. It just hit me, unbeknownst. I was like, let me go see this. I just wanted to chill out, after work, watch something, and I would, and plus it's just self-contained, you know, in one location, a horror, like a overnight horror movie. Again, like I said, the Danzig Blood and Tears that pushed it up to or I'm gonna give it a 4 to 5 Manos Hands of Fate. Yeah, I would. Yeah, again, this is like I want to tell you about this. I want to share it. Uh, but record's over. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow. It's the weekend. We're gonna get wasted and have some fun, right? Okay. I'll see you.